Gather here. And go on maybe.
The story begins from ancient India, where the Buddha was born. He was born in the botanical gardens of Lumbini, present Nepal. According to Sri Lanka legends, Buddha died in 543 BC. Upon his death, the Buddha's corpse was cremated at Kasinara in the flower garden of the kings of Malawa. After Buddha's body was cremated, 4 teeth and 3 bones were collected from the ashes. Exactly what happened to these relics is a matter of some dispute. The distribution of the relics, which fell out of the cremation of Buddha's body, was an unsettled matter. The clan of Bandambida Malawa kings arrived in Kusinara with their armed forces and demanded the relics. They were even ready to wage war against any king who resisted of obtaining the relics they needed. A Brahmin known as Drona mediated among the kings and brought about a settlement. The Brahmin Drona used a measurement that was prevalent at the time known as Neliva. The kings agreed to this measurement and commenced the division. An Arahat by the name of Ben obtained the left canine tooth of the Buddha from the cremation. He placed the sacred relic in the custody of King Gunasiva of Kalinga. In short, King Kusaniva safeguarded the tooth relic from foreign threat by calling on his daughter and his son-in-law Danta to keep the tooth relic safe. So, in 371 AD, Prince Danta and Princess Himali traveled to Ceylon, the island now known as Sri Lanka. Today, the tooth relic is deposited in Kandy, which is acknowledged to be the sacred tooth relic obtained by Aharat Bem.
Kandy comprises 3 zones: the outer city, the inner city, and the complex containing the royal palace and the temple of the tooth. The innermost complex comprises the king's palace, where the temple of the sacred tooth relic is located. Access to the temple is across a moat by means of a bridge which leads to a monumental entrance porch. The rectangular 2-sided outer buildings are then reached by turning into a corridor beside the octagonal tower. The outer building consists of shrines, offices, and a drumming hall laid out around the courtyard in which stands the pavilion containing the relic. Both the exterior and interior of the building contain intricate designs, such as elephants depicted in the stone on the side of the entrance, and on the inside of the temple, it is decorated by detailed and exquisite hand-painted murals. The bombing of the temple is rooted back to the early 1970s, when the militant Tamil groups were fighting for an independent country to be established in the north and east of Sri Lanka. It should be stressed, however, that the conflict was not necessarily a religious war, but rather from a state which is perceived to be dominated by the Sinhalese and Buddhism. The Liberation Tigers of Tamil Eelam organized a direct attack to the Buddhist religion followed by most Sinhalese. On January 25, 1998, a truck drove towards the temple at a high speed, breaking through the barrier and stopped outside the main gateway. Seconds later, the truck blew up. The bomb destroyed a substantial amount of the entrance, however, the thick walls of the temple shielded the relic shrine from the direct blast. It has since been reconstructed.